Hello everybody! My name is Rolak and welcome back to another episode of Banjo-Kazooie. Last episode we delved into our newest level, Mad Monster Mansion, collected about 6 Jiggies, and in this episode we are going to be continuing on and collecting more Jiggies by heading into the church in this episode. So what we need to do, now that the gate is gone, and I have avoided being ever more stupid, we want to go all the way back here and grab that switch again, or smash that switch in. And with the, I believe, 14 seconds it provides us, run like hell. So that opens up, clock starts, grab the shoes, start running. Make sure not to run into any walls, because that will surely stop you as well. And once you get to the entrance, it stops you for some reason. I don't know why, it's like a celebratory thing, but anyway, we have made it inside the church. It's a very, very, very big church. These guys are a couple more teehees in this church as well, so we want to take care of them. On the pews are just a couple of notes and some more eggs. They've really spread out a lot of the notes in this level. Take you out. Come on. There we go. I can currently hear a plane going over my house. I do hope that does not pick up on the recording, because that would be quite of a nuisance. It shouldn't pick up. It's quite quiet, actually. If you can't tell, I'm trying to stall out, because this actually takes quite a while because of how spread out it is. There's a deal. No, there's a couple of other levels that are actually more spread out than this. So, getting to the grand part, the whole level, I would have to assume. Jumping on those, on the stool, using the spring pad, jump up. Now on top of the organ, but what we want to do is go all the way up here, talk to this guy. Motzan plays his organ with ease, but can you follow him on the keys? This is going to be a little mini game of sorts where we have to copy what he's playing. Very simple and straightforward. You can wait for him to play up the whole song, but you can just do this, play exactly what he plays right after he does it. So yeah, this is not really much of a challenge. Just follow exactly what he plays and you should have no real problem with this. Do that. Not bad, bear, but now watch me. Copy this tune, and amazed I'll be. They do a lot of rhyming in this game. All of Gruntilda's dialogue is rhyming, so they would have to... I can imagine the amount of work they have to put into just to make her rhyme all the time. Yeah, this is also kind of a slow process. Not really good for a whole big of commentary, but we'll be getting into a couple more of exciting things later on in the level. Just thought it would be getting this out of the way because we were right above it when we started. Yeah, man. I believe... Is this the last one? No, it's just a really, really long one. Is that it? There we go. Your music skills are mighty fine, so take this golden piece of mine. There we go. Alright, so how we get up there is quite simple. We simply jump on this, jump on the music book. And we're up here. There's another... I forget what these guys are called as well. Just go and grab this Jiggy. We're actually quite close to getting all the notes. Grab these, grab these, grab these. Extra life over there, but I don't really care. Actually, I'm going to be going over there anyway. Alright, so now what we want to do, there's a flight pad over here, so we simply just jump on it. And using our flight abilities, we want to go all the way up into the rafters. Doing so will find us our next grunty switch. And actually spawn it quite a ways away from the level. That's like 2 rooms away from it. Alright, so now that we're up here, we want to carefully, gonna be actually careful in this part, carefully walk across, because over here is our first empty honeycomb piece of the level. If I can grab it. There we go. Okay, so how we get down exactly is that way. That's how we get down. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Okay, it just took 2 bits of damage. No big deal. All right, oh, there's 2 right here. How convenient. All right, so we've pretty much done everything we can as Banjo and Kazooie. If you could tell from the last episode, Mumbo is in this level, so we're gonna have to go and talk to him, see what he can do for us, and maybe we'll get a couple more Jiggies. Because we have like 7 and there's 10 in this level still. That's not going to show us anything. I think there's something behind his skull. Yep, there it is. Just a feather. No big deal. Thought it might have been their token or not, but it was not. Some notes alongside here. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything up here? I think there just might be another Mumbo token up here. Or just another feather. Alright, Mumbo. See what you got for us this time. Ah, Mumbo proud of pumpkin spell. Make good soup. So yes, he's turned us into a pumpkin. Very fitting for a Halloween-esque level. Man, we're getting all the season traditions out of the way. Oh, I actually wanted to explain something here. Mumbo can sometimes not turn you into what you are needed to. Sometimes he'll just turn you into a washing machine. I'll post an image of that if I can. I'll just put up an image of that. It's quite humorous. It's a rare chance of happening. Sometimes when you go to get a transformation from Mumbo, he'll also say that he'll turn you into a mighty T-Rex, but he'll just turn you into whatever it is for the level. So, with our pumpkin size, we were able to grab our extra onion piece in here. So yeah, I'll just put up a picture of the washing machine, and yeah. I could put up the dialogue of him telling you that he'll transform me into a dinosaur, but I don't really think that's all that important. So, we're... Alright, let's do this. Happy landings, little one. Yep. Yep. Let's just get this done and over with and get the hell out of here. Grab the Jiggy. Good job. Get out of here. Come on. Okay. Can't believe you went in there. Unclean. Okay. So with that interesting side, with that interesting Jiggy obtained, let us continue on with the level. Over here, you may have spotted this as we were collecting the notes alongside the corners. There's a little opening here, so as a pumpkin, let's just head down it. And there's another Jiggy, as well as some more notes to obtain. And we just need 11 more. We're almost done with the level. Getting really close there. Alright, so what we need to do next is head over this way. Back around to where the well is. I never really went over this in the last episode, but I believe these are the last few notes. Come on, get in there. Get in, get up there. Okay. Just about to be very mad, thinking that I couldn't collect that as pumpkin. Okay, yeah, the last few notes I believe are in the well itself, so we could go through that way, but that's just not as exciting as going up this way and jumping down. Now again, we can do this as Banjo-Kazooie, but due to our size, we are actually... can we? It is quite small, but I think you might actually be able to do it as Banjo-Kazooie. It's probably a lot easier as the pumpkin, but... I never actually tried that. There we go. All our notes, and our last Jiggy. It's just in this little pail here. And there we have it. So, there you go. Mad Monster Mansion is fully complete already. What am I saying? I've been completing levels every 2 episodes. The levels in this game aren't really gigantic. The next game is going to be quite different. So, now that we've completed, almost calling it Mumbo's Mad Mansion. now we completed the mansion. We actually need to do one thing as the pumpkin real quick. Seems to be a thing of... Most of the transformations, aside from the walrus, you most likely have to do something outside of the level with them. Well, there's actually two things we need to do with the pumpkin. Yeah. Okay. Oh god. So yeah, these guys will spawn once you exit the level. There should be no real issue. You can run away from them, but they're also pretty fast, so be careful around them. So, with that grate that we knocked down in the last episode before we entered the level, we, as a pumpkin, are now able to go through this little hole in this door. And this is the only instance of Mumbo being in Grunty's lair, but we want to quickly change back into Banjo and Kazooie. I really like what they did here, actually. Like, it's a really interesting thing. You turn back into Banjo Kazooie, but you can't get out of here with... Come on, get out of here. There we go. But you can only get out of here if you're the pumpkin again, so you have to transform back, which is really interesting. Okay, so what you want to do here is just simply smash down this coffin here. You want to step on this switch. Will, if you remember that room, will raise up the water level. And I just remembered what the next world is, and I'm going to be very annoyed by it. That will come later. Don't worry about it now. Let's run back in the pumpkin and do the other thing that we need to do. Alright. Mumbo making... Pumpkin making Mumbo happy. Me get pot ready. That's what he's trying to say. Alright. So there is one last thing we need to do as a pumpkin. And, I'll be showing it off right away. God, I wish my family would shut up. Okay, so, as the pumpkin, we can exit this little area right here. I think this is actually the largest area of which you can go as a transformation. But, alright, so where you want to go exactly is just over here. A very precarious and very winding path will lie before you, but if you're careful enough to trespass the entirety of it, a good reward will be awaiting you. God, it sounds like I'm a goddamn riddle. Carefully. Careful. There we go. Alright. Matilda's here once more. Matilda's bedroom has a smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. Also has a loogie... I don't even want to know what that is. Sick if you saw her enormous streaky... I did not need to... I mean, you need to know that for later, but it's just... Alright, through this tunnel is Cheeto once more. It's been a while since we've seen him. Cheeto, Bear, and Bird have found once more. Another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn. Nasty witch is, so code I shall tell. Enter red feathers on sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove. We'll be doing that, but we'll also be doing that later, because as it currently stands... there's one more thing we need to do before we head back to Treasure Trove Cove. Alright, let me see if I can... Nope, okay. So, yep, there's our first death of the entire game. Yeah, that's our first death. It's admittedly, it's a bit of a shortcut, to be honest. Because it did get us back all the way over here, and this is where we need to go. So, we haven't actually really been going off for that for super long in this episode. So, what we're going to be doing now is actually further exploring Gruntilda's lair. And getting a few more things out of the way before we head into the next level. And by God, am I going to enjoy the next level. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, we also need to get the Jiggy. Almost forgot about that. Okay, so... first thing we want to do is grab the Jiggy, so we're just heading up this ramp once more. Just go past that door. We don't need to go there yet. Quiet. Okay, why did it go down? Jump over here. And simply... alright. Now, what I was trying to do in some previous episodes was go down here onto the nose, smash open this, jump into the eye, and grab our Jiggy. Very simple. Now we just need 2 more in Gruntilda's lair. Getting pretty close to the end here. Alright, so what we need to do now is actually do a bit of exploring in the room that we went to beforehand to open Mad Monster Mansion. So, going through here, now the water has been raised. It is practically completely submerged. And in doing so, I don't think there's anything else for us here now. But, in doing so, we are able to go back to this little area over here. I am uncomfortable, so I'm gonna move. Okay. So just in this room, now the water has been raised up and we can actually go onto this platform up here. We'll go up these stairs. Next world entrance is right there, but we have no... Oh, so that's what it is. Okay, never mind. That's for later. Okay, so before we head over all the way to the left, we want to climb up here and activate another pot, or cauldron. This is the green guy who is just outside of the tunnels there. Okay, that was a weird position. That guy's really not all that useful, to be perfectly honest. So, smashing this rareware case, we can raise the level even further up. In doing so will allow us to gain access to that little tunnel just over there. We'll grab this feather just for the hell of it. And if we look up just over there, there's another tunnel for us to obtain, to get up to. That is exactly, I'll be showing you off right now. So, once we actually raise the water level up once more, the room just behind us again will be raised up, just like this one. How it is not going into the web room, I am not entirely certain. But that does not matter, because what does matter is Grunter shutting up, first of all, and going up here. 2 pipes over there will just contain some feathers, but all the way through this pipe up here is another water rising switch. Now this one's a bit different because it raises the water all the way up to its maximum. However, it's on a time limit. So what we want to do real quickly is go back into the room where we just were. And with this raised water, we are actually able to go into a new room, which we could not go to previously. It is on a time trial, so you want to be very, very, very quick. Immediately once you run into the room, just turn upwards, and it should be right over there. Alright, heading up these steps is, surprise, surprise, once more, Cheeto! Bear and Bird getting good at finding Cheeto, so another spell they shall have. That traitor Buck has pushed its luck, so in the burning fire I'll chuck. Find Cheeto, which won't. Code you must enter on Sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove is gold feathers. And with that, we have obtained every single cheat, quote unquote. Yeah, there's only 3 cheats in this entire game. It's the blue eggs, the feathers, and the gold feathers. Quite simple to get, but yeah, it could be tricky for first timers. Alright, so simply bust open this grate over here. And in this room we are opening up the next level, which takes 12 jiggies to open. The next level we're heading into is the dreaded Rusty Bucket Bay. Great. Some of you might be wondering, oh, what's so bad about Rusty Bucket Bay? It sounds like a nice level. It's like it's got a boat. Boats are cool. Yeah, boats are alright, but the entirety of the level itself is quite a pain in the ass. Why is it even an option to go here? That's weird. Alright, so before we actually end off the episode, I am going to go back to Treasure Trove Cove and enter the cheats to get our upgrades. So, without further ado, I will see you guys just back in the cove in just a minute. Alright, so, let's take care of this guy once more. Gonna take care of him. There we go. Alright, so, the first code that we're going to enter is red feathers, because that's the second one that we obtained. R-E-D. Where is F? There it is. F. E. A. T. H. E. R. S. Bear and bird gets 100 red feathers. 100 maximum now is. All of my feathers, it makes me sick. Fly to me, your butt I'll kick. Next one is G. O. Where is L? Where is L? There it is. It's hiding in the corner. L. D. F once more is just over here. E. A. T. H. And in a neatly diagonal line, E. R. and S. 20 gold feathers you get. New maximum 20 is. Gold feathers you may have, 20. But bruises you'll still get plenty. Alright, and with that we've obtained every single power-up there is. We have 200 blue eggs, 100 red feathers, and 20 gold feathers. So, in the next episode of Banjo-Kazooie, we'll be heading into the oh-so-great level of Rusty Bucket Bay. I brought this upon myself. See you guys in the next episode.